Morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're doing a Kiriko tank build. Now, this build is going to be for the purpose of people who struggle with keeping themselves alive, or people who get focused alive, or you just want to be tanky for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this is what the build looks like. You're taking damage. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Take a lot of damage, but you can also heal yourself too. Yeah. So it keeps you up while trying to keep your teammates up. Something I think is going to be pretty useful in Stadium. And this is what it looks like standing there without the tank build. Yeah. Does a lot of damage to you. A whole lot. So let's get into the nitty gritty of this, starting off with Tuzu and Spirit Veil. The two core components of this build, just for the reason that Tuzu, that makes you tanky. You can't be hit and you get healed twice. Spirit Veil, when you pop Kitsune Rush, 4 seconds of invincibility. I mean, you can't go wrong with that in the world of trying to be a tank. Now for the last two, you can use Self-Care and Keen Kunai. As for the items, now this is about a low high-end costing build to maybe a high mid-end. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go in with Reduction Field, Martian Mender, Vitality, and Crusader Hydraulics. 49k build. Almost high cost. Almost. I think anything above like 50k is really high. So let's go ahead and explain the items here. Reduction Field, when you take damage, gain 0.5% damage reduction for 1 second, stacking up to 20 times, aka up to 10% damage reduction, and you get 50 armor with it as well, which plays into Crusader Hydraulics. While you have armor, take 10% reduced weapon damage, and that's on top of the base armor reduction of everything. It takes like half reduction or like 5, and then you have Vitality, convert 100 health into armor. That way you just have more armor, more reduction for longer times. And Divine Intervention, when you take more than 100 damage at once. That way you're not just getting like boom, one shot out of nowhere or something by somebody. Restore 15% of damage taken and start regenerating shields. Now Restung is going to keep you from dying while you're like low, and this white portion of your health field is going to slow down the damage with 10% damage reduction, and you also get 15% health, armor, and shields. Martian Mender, you restore 3% of your life every second, and I think that amplifies. It's not exactly linear, it's exponential depending on how much health you have. And you get 25 more health with that and 10% cooldown reduction, which is good for Tuzu and King Kunai. That way you're just constantly getting Suzus and yeah, more invulnerability. So the full build in question here, let's go ahead and test it out here. Boom, you pop Kitsune, you know what I'm saying, you use Suzu, boom, 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 you get another Suzu back, you know what I'm saying, you can use Suzu again, there you go, and you're invulnerable. You see that? I'm perfectly fine. Let's do this one more time just so you can really understand it. So we're sitting here taking damage, and then when he starts shooting again, I don't take any damage at all, right? And then I can turn around and heal some allies or something while I'm doing all that, and it keeps my health bar up. There you go. You pop a Suzu, you know what I'm saying, go get that cooldown reduction going. It actually gives you a pretty good decent ult charge too, this build. There you go. Yeah, but yeah, per usual, let me know in the comments if you like this build, if you have something better for this build, or if you have a build you have for me and you want me to tweak or use. But yeah, that's about it, and I'm gonna see you guys later.